Did you miss me? I know you did. That's why I'm back with another edition of Mark's Just Shopping. This time I've got something a little different that's been, the brand Super 7 has been huge over the last several years with different action figures that they've released. And over the last several years, they've started releasing the 3.75 inch figures from different, just different brands and names from all across entertainment, from musicians to sports to movies to TV shows. And I've personally bought a few to have for myself that are just something for me. I'm not going to go into, as I did as a kid where I got to have them all, even though I could. But I just wanted to have certain ones that I'm going to share them with you just to have. Now they do make like display holders for them, which I'm going to get. And when I do, I'll show what they look like out of the box and all that stuff. So, but for now, I just wanted to introduce these with you, my pee-poo. So we're going to start with some of my favorites. These definitely take me back, but these are the reaction figures of the Thundercats, Lion-O and Mamra. But there you have them. Hush! Twilight! The wife says hi. There's Lion-O. He comes with the small sword, and then for the Sword of Omens, and then of course when it's a full length, when he calls out to the other Thundercats along with his glove or shield. And then there's the back where you can collect all for that series. Now they did release more. Here's Mamra. They also have Snowman out, and along with Monkey, who's not featured on these. But again, I love these. And actually there's another one that's not featured on these that I have that I'm about to show. So there's those. Hang on, guys. And then the other Thundercats that I have, there they are. So from the original line, we have Panthro, who was my other favorite as a kid growing up. Along with the rest, as you can see on the back. He comes with his nunchucks. And then from the next line was Groon the Destroyer, who was Jaga's sworn enemy of the Thundercats. But this is cool because you can see the Wave 1 and Wave 2 of the Thundercats. And as you can see, there's a whole bunch of them, including Snowman, who was probably another one of my favorites, which I don't have him right now, but along with the original version of Mamra, which if you remember as a kid, he was hard to find and get unless you had to send in something and all that stuff. But now you can just buy him as a reaction figure of the Thundercats. So those are the Thundercats. And next, we have, if I can find him, from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. If you remember the original cartoon and when the toy line came out, has his facial features, but this is Donatello, which comes with his staff and a slice of pizza. And then there's now from what I've seen in the stores, there's a whole bunch, I think they're up to Wave 4 on these, but there's what you can buy currently for those. Now, I know what you're saying, how can it only be Donatello? Well, don't worry, I'll find another. I got Donatello a friend because I don't want him to get bullied by the rest. So, where is he? Here he is. Donatello was my favorite, and of course everyone's favorite is Michelangelo, which comes also with his nunchucks and I believe a slice of pizza. Yep. So, and again the back with the wave. You can see they're all the same. Also, if you remember from the original toy line, Shredder didn't have a shirt for whatever reason. I guess he got hot easy, which I don't care to have all those. I just wanted to, those were actually my first two as a kid, so those are my only two now, and that's why I wanted to have them. So next, And I'm proud of this, proud of these. All right. So the next we have is RoboCop. I told you, different varieties. Comes with his side pistol. No, his leg does not open. And this one was actually unique because it only comes damaged, which is also comes glow in the dark. And then you remember the toxic bad guy, and then the bad unit of Ed 209. So those are the other figures along with glow in the dark versions. I don't care to have those. But yeah, so there's RoboCop in all of his glory. Now I know what you're thinking. If you have RoboCop, who is he going to defend off? Don't worry, I'm way ahead of you. Who's he going to fight, you ask? Why none other than the Terminator! That's right. RoboCop has a friend in the Terminator. Now there was two versions of these endoskeletons that were released. One was like a shinier chrome. Unfortunately, I didn't get that one. And these are the versions of that line that you can get for the Terminator. For the Terminator movie. And here's those side by side. So yes, they each have a friend. And as you may remember from growing up, if you were like me in the late 80s and definitely into the 90s, the RoboCop versus Terminator, you know, the games, the comics, etc. Unfortunately, now we're not going to get a movie as all the actors are pretty much well and done. But the other Terminator figure that I got, and I had a fight to get this one, was from Terminator 2. Look at that. From his classic look from the beginning of the movie with his shotgun. But I absolutely love that one. And he just flew out of the box. So there's that line. As you can see, I got the T800. And since this one came out of the box, apparently I'm going to show you all what it looks like. That's kind of cheap that it came out of the box. But what can we do? And as you can see, this is live. All big box. See? Since this one's out of the box, I guess I can look at it real quick. The gun or the stuff comes taped, which is good in case the box opens accidentally and stuff goes flying. Oh, wait a minute. It comes with a side pistol too. Look at that. So I'll mess with those later. But yeah, so it comes with two weapons. I thought it just came with a shotgun. So let's see. His legs move forward. So these are very reminiscent of the toys from back growing up, with just the basic arm and leg movements and the turning of his head. Which is, you know, these aren't meant, they have the holes on the feet, which as I mentioned before, for display cases. So this will look good there. So I love these little figures. So I think they're gonna look good once displayed. And the reason I'm liking these, because you can get like the NECA, the NECA figure, but you're going to be spending an arm and a leg. I got these just to have and interact with the rest of the stuff. Which Funko, unfortunately, they only made Funkos for Terminator of the last movie, which I'm not, of Dark Fate, which I'm not a fan of that movie. I wish they would have chosen T2 to make Funkos for and release the, you know, the Endo to this date. It was mid-April 2022. They haven't. Hopefully in the future they will. So in the meantime, I've got these to enjoy. They need to release Die Hard. I will own those in a heartbeat. So there are those. And now we're going to show. So you've seen the sci-fi guys. Now, besides Thundercats and the Turtles in the 80s, my other biggest one besides the Turtles was He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. And I've gotten a few of those to represent today. So I've got Ram Man, who for some reason was one of my favorites. I don't know why. But I love that one. And then here's a look at the ones that they do sell. I think the only other one on here for some reason is Mecha Neck that I like. Faker He-Man, which remember he's blue as a toy because to tell the difference, that's not how he was displayed in the cartoon. But yeah, there's your different versions. And then Orko I like. I don't have him yet though. And then I got a version of Skeletor who's pretty much all blue. I like that version. And as you can see, some of these haven't been punched out yet. So if you go online and look through different toy stores that sell online like I did, you can get some of these pretty cheap too. So there are the Evil Warriors that they sell with this line. Now, it's misleading because that's not obviously how they're going to look when you buy them. And then the other one that I liked was, I guess this is from She-Ra, but it's under the Masters of the Universe title, was Hordak. Skeletor was great, but I loved Hordak as a villain. And if I watch the She-Ra stuff, it's always with He-Man guest starring because I just loved it when these interacted, especially on Secret of the Sword and a Christmas special. And there's the line that they've released for She-Ra. I don't think they've released any other waves. Even for He-Man, I know they have. They have a lot out. Stinkor, just a plethora. So just make sure you look. But my favorite of these all that remind me of an Easter as a kid was for my Easter basket. With my parents did hide and go seek around the house to look for different stuff. And one of them was Battle Cat. So I got the Battle Cat and He-Man. As you can see, He-Man's jacked in the box. So he's looking forward to getting some relief. And something happened with his mask. But I still have them, I should say. He-Man does have his sword. Oh, there he goes. Hey, He-Man. There he is to say hi. Hello. And then on the back, I mentioned a wave, but it looks like there's up to wave 6 now of just the Masters of the Universe line. That tells you how big He-Man is from the 80s. And I know they're back in different versions with different Netflix cartoons, but the Masters of the Universe line from the 80s is what stays in people's hearts even today. So yes, this was my favorite, along with Lion-O. So yeah, that's the reaction figures from Super 7. Hope you enjoyed them. Again, if you're a fan of anything and just want to have a small figure around the house, it doesn't take up much space, especially if you're a collector, definitely look them out. Most places have them, especially online, eBay, Amazon. Or just look up, online toy stores. You can find them there. So, what did you think? I hope you enjoyed these. If you want me to buy more, please send me some money, because I'm only doing this for you guys. This stuff's nothing. But until then, that's all I've got. That's all I've been able to buy until now. Got nothing else to say other than I hope you're able to buy some of these if you love them. Hope life's treating you well. I hope you stay frosty. And until next time, I'll talk to y'all soon.